Hey Taurus, how are you all doing? Hope you're all doing well. Thank you for your patience, Taurus. I know this reading is long overdue. But yeah, I only do these readings when I feel in the right space. So let's get into it, Taurus. So this is going to be a general reading for the sign of Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. I am a Taurus Sun. Aries rising, so interested to see what comes out. If this doesn't resonate with you, Taurus, then check out your other placements. There is a link in the description box below where you can work out what your moon sign is, your Venus, your rising, because all of those signs play a role, depending what the energies are doing. I actually don't know what's happening astrologically at the moment. I'm guessing it's pretty intense because these last 2 weeks have been, a bit intense. So let's get into it, Taurus. I'm going to get an oracle message for you, and then we're just going to see what's going on, what's coming towards you. Advice from Spirit. Okay. For my Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What is going on? Wow. Ancient Oak Spirit. That's strength, Taurus. And at the bottom of the deck, manifesting dreams, water spirit. I'm feeling like this for a lot of the Taurus collective. It's like you are stepping into a new chapter in your life. Like you're done with not having peace. You're done with the old. You're done with limiting yourself or sabotaging yourself and choosing situations where you are not happy. But being a fixed sign, it's very difficult for Taurians to change or to make major changes and shifts because, we are an earth sign. So we need that stability. We need reliability. We need almost like a guaranteed outcome sometimes. But what you're finding, Taurus, is that it's just not working for you anymore. Where you are, it might be comfortable, but there's a sense of extreme emotional discomfort is what I'm feeling. And so you're starting to call in towards you what it is that is going to bring you emotional fulfillment, Taurus. And it's going to take a lot of strength, but this is here supporting you right now. Spirit is supporting you in this ancient oak strength. I mean, look at that energy. It's grounded. It's lit. It is a lit, Taurus. That's what I'm feeling for you. It's like the doorways are opening, and it's just going to take a bit of strength for you to step through. Maybe going down the rabbit hole a little bit, trying to figure out what it is that you need to change and where you need to change. It could be, relationships. It could be career. You could be at a point in your life where you feel like you can't make that move or you're not ready. But Spirit is saying, you have the strength, Taurus. You are grounded. You are deeply rooted. I mean, look at my earrings. I felt guided to wear them today for these readings because I'm feeling like I need this grounding energy. So beautiful card to come out for you, Taurus. So stay grounded, stay rooted, stay within your own space. I'm also feeling like you've been giving a lot energetically to others. And now it's time to just take a step back, ground yourself, gather your strength, because I feel like there are some big manifestations coming in here. Card 46 as well is the water spirit manifesting dreams, which is a 10. So it's an end of a cycle, exactly. A new chapter is about to start for you. And that's, the otter that's depicted there. Otters, made for life is just what I got. So this could be about a divine soul partnership coming in as well, where you're both needing strength to make that move. But let's see, Taurus. Let's see what's going on. I want to use the Rider-Waite deck today just to get some general messages, and then we'll clarify. Actually, I want to clarify with the Rider-Waite and use the Arcanum. So Taurus, just remember, if this is not your story, don't make it your story. But if it is and it does resonate, I would love a comment down below. So Taurus, what is going on for the Bull Gang, Spirit? What is going on for the Bull Gang? What is going on for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay, Taurus, let's do this. 4 of Wands. 10 of Swords, wow. End of a cycle, Taurus. A very painful cycle, actually. Stuck in your head. What is going on for my Taurians, please? Sorry, please and thank you. What is going on? Wow, 2 of Wands. The Devil. The Death card. Oh my gosh. This is big energy. 9 of Cups. This is about wish fulfillment, Taurus. Exactly what I was picking up with the manifesting dreams. This is about wish fulfillment. The 2 of Wands is here. So you're at a crossroads in your life right now. You're trying to make decisions about your career, about where you live, about family, about partnerships. There's a lot going on here with the 2 of Wands energy. It's about taking action as well, Taurus. The Wands are about taking action, but this card is a card of being at a crossroads. The 2s are about choices. She's chosen. She's looking off into the distant horizon. The Wand behind her, which belongs in her comfort zone, is no longer serving her. It's no longer bringing that emotional fulfillment that she's looking for. She's looking towards distant horizons with that eagle flying ahead as well, the symbolism. Looking across the ocean with the globe, next to the wand that she's actually holding. So this is about expanding your horizons, Taurus. Again, realizing that, there could have been an event or a moment where you just realize that life is too short to be stuck in your comfort zone, and you don't want to end up, in your old age not being able to take any action physically, wondering, what if, what did my comfort zone actually bring me? Was it really safe? Was I truly happy? And this is about making that decision to go off on that journey. This is a new chapter for sure, Taurus. For sure, the Devil energy is here. So this is a card of Capricorn. So there could be a lot of fears, Taurus, in this situation. There could be a lot of fears, insecurities. That's what the Devil card represents. It's the shadow aspects of ourselves. The part of ourselves that says, you'll never make it, you're not good enough, this is a bad decision. It's better to stay in your comfort zone, repeating old patterns or toxic behaviors. A lot of you could be trying to shift out of this as well. Maybe physically is what I'm hearing, improving your health, gathering your strength. Exactly. If our health is not 100% as well, it's going to affect our strength and our groundedness. So bringing in grounding through releasing toxic situations, toxic behaviors, toxic patterns is coming through very strongly here, Taurus. This cycle is coming to an end. Whatever has been plaguing you, holding you back, keeping you stuck. Card of Scorpio is here. The Death card is nothing to fear. The Death card is actually a beautiful card. It's about saying goodbye to a cycle that just no longer brings you emotional fulfillment. This is about your wish fulfillment, Taurus. Emotional fulfillment. Moving towards that, not being stuck anymore. allowing the cycle to come to completion, having the strength to step forward, to close out a cycle, to move towards your dreams. It's happening for you, Taurus. This is beautiful energy. I just want to clarify with the Rider-Waite and see what's actually going on here. So you will move slowly, Taurus. You have been moving slowly, and I think this is making you impatient. Whether you're in a job that you are not happy with, whether it's a relationship, whether it's about, moving. This is a big change that's coming in, but you're tired. You're tired of the old, Taurus. Why is the Two of Wands here for my Taurians, please, Spirit? Wow, card of Sagittarius, the Wheel of Fortune, exactly. I mean, look at the major arcanas that are coming out. This is big, Taurus. This is not day-to-day changes. This is not like cutting out carbs and sugar. This is like, or choosing a partner just, because you're lonely. This is big energy. 3 major arcana on the table now. Card of Sagittarius. This is ruled by Jupiter, and Jupiter is about expansiveness. Exactly. I used that word when I said this is what you're looking at. Expansive horizons, expanding your horizons, realizing your worth, that you're not willing to settle anymore. Taurus, actually admitting to yourself that you are the shiz. Taurus, stopping that self-flagellation, that voice inside your head that keeps telling you that you're not good enough, that this is never going to work out, that, to stay stuck where you are. That's flying out the window. This wheel is bringing in a new horizon for you, Taurus. It's a completely new chapter, a new way of being. And you will be making, a big decision about this. You could be dealing with, Sagittarius as well. That's involving, needing to make a choice about something. But I do feel like it's the end of the cycle. Exactly. This Death card is coming to close out a cycle, to burn out a cycle, and this Wheel of Fortune is coming in to bring you, or bring in the new. It's ushering in the new. And Sagittarius doesn't play when it comes to expansive thinking, when it comes to exploring. That Sagittarian energy, you're ready to explore, Taurus. Like, I'm getting like quit your job vibes, buy a camper van and like travel the world, that kind of thing. Why is the Devil here? Yeah, exactly. This is the Devil energy, this is the 7 of Swords energy, the 2 of Swords energy. It's blocking, it's not wanting to shift, not wanting to change, not wanting to see the signs, not wanting to feel the emotion, blocking your heart, avoiding with the 7 of Swords energy, self-deception, a lot of self-sabotage as well, just, running away from the truth. Swords are about truth. And the 2 of Swords and 7 of Swords are difficult energies. And together they make the 9 of Swords. So you might be feeling a lot of anxiety about this, Taurus. Maybe even sleepless nights, nightmares, waking up at 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning, just like thinking about the future, feeling a lot of fear, feeling a lot of anxiety, not knowing, what decision you're needing to make. You could have people that are dependent on you as well, so you can't just, go off and do your own thing. But this anxiety is being transmuted, and this, it's clarifying this Devil energy, and that's what those toxic energies are: the anxiety, guilt, shame, fear, fear of rejection, self-flagellating talk, Taurus. I know it all too well. I can get up in my head, blaming myself, like taking other people's projections onto yourself as well, Taurus. Just be aware of that is what I'm hearing, for you to not take things personally as well. I feel like you've been taking a lot on, if things haven't been working out in the external environment, if there has been some sabotage or projection or sense of rejection even. Don't take that on personally, Taurus, is what I'm guided to say to you. Because that can can also create the anxiety. Taurians are also very empathic and intuitive, so you will tend to take on, other people's stuff, other people's swords as well. So be aware of that, Taurus. But you're unblocking, this is about unblocking the heart space. You might be needing to do some heart center clearing, Taurus. You can, Google some heart chakra cleansing music. Listen to 5 to 8 hertz frequency. That is light frequency, just to clear your energy, clear your space. This is heavy energy, Why is the Death card here? So Scorpio could also be dealing with the Scorpio, but Scorpios, Scorpios are rulers of the underworld. All that subconscious stuff that can trip us up, that's the cycle's coming to an end, Taurus. I feel like you've been processing a lot of that. Okay. Why is the Death card here? Clarity, Ace of Swords. So after all, and we saw the 10 of Swords at the beginning when I was shuffling, after all the anxiety, from the 9 of Swords we go to the 10 of Swords. The end of the Swords cycle is what I said at the beginning. Swords energy is very, very challenging. To be up in your head about something and be trapped in your mind and not feel like you can move is the hardest energy to be in. I'm actually getting emotional. But this 10 of Swords is here to close out the cycle, Taurus, the cycle of, I feel like, rejecting yourself and betraying yourself. This is clarity. Wow. I'm picking up a lot of heavy energy. Empath vibes. That's what happens. Exactly, that's what happens, Taurus, is you take on other energies, and that can interfere with your own sense of self and your own sense of direction as well. So just be aware of that. But clarity coming in for you, Taurus, my beautiful Taurus. Victory, success. This could be about honest communication as well. Maybe there are some situations, friendships, partnerships where you're needing to have an honest communication or honest conversation with someone about something, that has made you feel maybe a little bit anxious, or I'm feeling like death by 1,000 cuts, Taurus. Like you've been through it, and it's time. You deserve this. You deserve this clarity. You deserve this new beginning. This is cutting through the bullshit, my Taurus. Oh, that's the Death card. Exactly. New cycle. And look at the sword, right? The old sword cycle, facing down into the ground, grounded, blessed with a rose, buried, cremated, so that this new sword can come in. Wow, Taurus. Taurus. Why is the 9 of Cups here for Taurus? Why is the 9 of Cups here? You deserve this, Taurus. The 9 of Cups here is because you've been juggling this decision, Taurus. You've been juggling. Maybe been a lot, very busy. So sometimes, and this is also distraction, keeping yourself busy is a form of distraction. It's easier to get stuck in the day-to-day mundane routine and ignore your heart's calling, but you've got to start taking steps now, Taurus. You've got to start. Spirit is encouraging you to start taking the necessary steps, like small steps, one step at a time, 1 foot at a time, 1 pentacle at a time, consistently. it all adds up. So you don't have to make some big grand gesture towards manifesting your dreams. Just it's in the daily choices that you make. So if you're wanting to leave a job, start taking action towards that. Update your LinkedIn profile, update your CV, put your energy out there. Don't block, don't block your energy. Allow people to find you, explore opportunities, and that could be just sending an email today and then tomorrow updating your CV, so, or if you're wanting to travel or wanting to move cross countries, start getting knowledge about where it is that you want to actually settle down, what calls to your heart, what calls to your dreams. If it's a person you're wanting to bring in, you've got to be out there, Taurus. You can't be on your couch like eating Chinese food and hoping that your soulmate is going to show up. It doesn't work like that. Put yourself out there, join, a book club or go out with friends. But it's about the daily choices that we are making towards our dreams, and not being distracted or bogged down by this perceived busyness. We can create this busyness on our own, and it's to avoid the turbulent emotion that's going on, because you can see how turbulent the waves are behind him. That's emotion. That is turbulent emotion, Taurus. And we can keep ourselves juggling and busy just to not face that. But you can't sustain this for too long. Nobody can sustain this position. And it's also about making a choice between your comfort zone and your dreams. Is the Two of Pentacles as well. Two, energy, making a decision, making a choice. Which pentacle am I going to drop? Which pentacle am I going to invest in and replicate over and over and over? This is coming in quickly for you, Taurus, when you make that decision. But there's some reflection time needed. Virgo energy. Could be dealing with the Virgo, but I'm feeling like this is your energy, Taurus. Going within, seeking enlightenment. The answers are within you. You know what it is that you want. It's about building the strength, and you might need to pull your energy back from everything in order to do that, my Taurus. And take your time. Don't feel guilty about it. You don't have to be busy all the time. Take the time to rest, to pull back. Whoever's offended, let them be offended. If you don't want to answer phone calls or messages or just not, engage, that is your prerogative, Taurus. And you've got to do it for your mental health. It is so important. Okay, that's Swords energy again. Moving slowly, Taurus, but you are moving towards this 10 of Cups, which is emotional fulfillment. So I just want to get some cards of advice for you, my beautiful Taurus. This is good energy. This is good energy. Card of advice, and I want to use the Light Seers. I love the Light Seers deck, just because I feel like you're needing some light, my Taurus. Light Seers. Advice for my beautiful Taurians. Please spare advice for my beautiful Taurians. Wow. This could be about a partnership as well, but it's about a choice, Taurus. A choice that leads you to your divine path, your divine soul mission, your wish fulfillment. How many times did wish fulfillment come out in this reading, Taurus? It's just about embracing your magic, embracing this power. If it is a connection, go for it. Don't be scared. You are good enough. You have always been good enough, Taurus, and you deserve this. That's your advice from Spirit. Look at that beautiful energy. Card of Gemini as well. Card 6, which is about balance. Balance, Taurus. Love. I feel love coming in for you as well. If you've been single or just in a loveless situation, I feel like there's, divine love, divine partnerships coming in for you. Friendships, connections. Wow, Taurus, this is about your wish fulfillment. Beautiful reading. If it's resonated, please drop a comment, like, share, subscribe. And if you'd like a personal reading, all my details are in the description box below. Sending you so much love, my Taurians.